Hey guys, how's it going out there in Wineland? It's Nate here again from the Vino Paraiso wine store, talking today about wine. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Colloidal winery and some of the wines that they're producing. So Colloidal is a small estate producing wine. They're making exceptional wines out of Napa. They're actually located on the east side of Napa, up on a hillside mountaintop vineyard, and it overlooks the Hennessy Lake. They are in the outskirts of Rutherford, so it does have that Rutherford dust that makes California Cabernet so great, and Colloidal's been making some great wines. One thing about their wines though is they're kind of a little bit on the pricier side because they don't make a lot. They make small batches, small lots of very distinct wines made from their 3 different soil types. So most of the bottles are going to go in at $80 a bottle, but I'll tell you this much. If you get a chance, you're up in Napa, make this one of your stops to visit. Kuleto Winery has some of the best views around. It's one of the best wineries to visit and just sit on the back patio, overlook the hills, and drink a glass of wine. You can't go wrong there. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, beautiful view. As for the wines, we're looking for a wine. We want to go find something that's great. To most of us, $80 is a little bit more than we're ready to just shell out on just a wine, but Kuleto solved that problem for you. They also have an entry-level wine for you. It's the Kuleto Frog Prince. Now this thing's probably in the $20-ish range, and it's an exceptional introduction to their wines. This one here is a mix. It's got Cab, Pinot, Syrah. I forget all the stuff that's in there. Merlot. It's just a blend of all these great wines, the big wines, grapes you expect out of Napa, and they put it into one. So if you look at the color, it's a nice dark, deep purple. The edges are round and red. It doesn't have much of a nose. There's not much on the nose there on the palate. Sorry, nose on the palate. I don't even know what that means. Nose. Now we're going to go to the palate. So this one starts off smooth. The finish is long. There's a little bit of tannins, but it's not too bad. It's got some pretty big fruit finishing. Fruit to start off with, but it's finishing a little bit spicy, kind of cinnamon, a little bit nutmeg. You might even taste a little cedar on that, the tannins there. I think that's kind of what I'm getting. It's not real oaky, but more like cedar. It's a little bit lighter, but it's actually a pretty smooth drinking wine. I'm going to recommend this one. You're going to probably want to have with some food. It's not your easy drinking wine for just sitting out having a good time, but don't get me wrong, you can do that too with it. I just think it's probably going to go a little bit better with some food. Probably a nice steak. Your traditional outdoor summer barbecue stuff. But anyways, Kuleto Frog Prince. At our store, we get a lot of people searching this out. It's probably hard to find. You're not going to see it in a lot of stores. You might find it in a restaurant. And it's also one of those wines where sometimes we have it, sometimes we don't. It just depends. So if you stop in and we got it, I'd say grab a bottle while you can because it probably won't last long. This stuff flies off the shelves, and they don't make a lot of it. So when it's gone, it's gone. It's not like you can just dial up the number and say, hey, we're going to need another truckload of the Colloidal Frog Prince. They only make so much, and when it's gone, it's gone. Unfortunately, that's kind of the pitfalls with wine. The good stuff never lasts forever. But that just encourages you to drink more wine and get more out there and try it. So anyways, that's all I got for you today. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's important to us. That way we know you guys are liking what you're seeing, but we want to hear from you as well. So in the comments, go ahead and comment. What's your favorite winery in Napa? What do you like out of Napa? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do when you're there? We talk a little bit about Colloidal. I'm going to give you one of the little tips of mine. One of my favorite wineries to visit in Napa is the Sequoia Grove Winery. I think those guys make fantastic wines, but more than that, and what makes a winery even more enjoyable is when the people that are there are excellent people, and the guys and gals over at the Sequoia Grove are so friendly, so helpful, pour you some great wines, and they'll treat you great. You'll have a great time. So I can't say enough about them. Anyways, Nate with Vino Paraiso. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you get a chance, make a comment, and if you like anything else, go like us on Facebook. Is that too much to ask? For too many things? Anyways, sorry about that. Take care, guys.